Imagine an ocean of sand, where the waves aren't made of water but of endless dunes. And in this golden sea, hundreds of meters from the shore, lies a rusty ship. Welcome to a place where time and nature have rewritten the rules. Here, in the unforgiving heart of the Namib Desert, among dunes that dance like ancestral spirits, lies an image that defies all logic, the wreck of the Eduard Bohlen. It is no mere sunken wreck, but a poignant icon, a haunting testament to the capriciousness of time and the silent fury of a desert that dared to challenge the sea. This is the story of a ship, once proud, now a ghost of iron and pain, abandoned in the burning sands, a silent reminder of how nature can reclaim what was once the domain of man. Immerse yourself with me in this surreal landscape, where nature has sculpted a masterpiece of desolation. The dunes rise like sand cathedrals, shaped by the wind into silent waves that seem to swallow everything. And amidst this golden sea, the twisted and rusted skeleton of the Eduard Bohlen emerges. Once a German merchant ship, solid and imposing, its bulk plying the waters. Today, it is only a shadow of its glorious past, with its hull torn apart, its sheet metal bent and corroded by time, transformed into an iron ghost that the wind caresses with melancholy whistles. The dunes embrace her in an eternal, suffocating, and sandy embrace, almost as if they wanted to keep her prisoner, not wanting to let her go. The Bohlen tragedy was not an epic sinking in the turmoil of the waves, but a slow and inexorable sinking in fog and then in the sand. It was September 1909 when this cargo ship, loaded with supplies for the diamond mines of what was then German Southwest Africa, found itself shrouded in thick fog. The coast of Namibia is famous for its dense fogs, generated by the encounter between the hot desert air and the cold Benguela current. These fogs are often so thick that they reduce visibility to a few meters, turning the sea into a blind trap. The sailors of the Bohlen, blinded by this milky blanket, did not see the mainland approaching. Without a visual reference, they lost their bearings, and the ship ended up grounded, irreparably stuck. It was a soft, silent impact, but definitive. Stranded in quicksand, the Eduard Bohlen was trapped forever, unable to free itself from the sandy embrace that had captured it. But the Eduard Bohlen's fate was not to be devoured by the sea, nor to be broken by the waves. Another force, slower but equally relentless, had an even stranger fate in store for her: the desert. The Namib, the world's oldest desert, is a living creature and in constant motion. Its dunes are not static, they migrate, shift, and reclaim territory with an almost malignant determination. Over the decades following the Bohlen's grounding, the desert began its inexorable march. The wind carried sand, grain by grain, kilometer by kilometer, and the coast itself began to transform. In an extraordinary geological phenomenon, the sands of the Namib expanded, pushing the sea away and swallowing the land. The coastline slowly retreated, leaving the ship increasingly isolated from the waters it once sailed. What was once a ship stranded on the beach now lay hundreds of meters, almost a kilometer, inland, surrounded only by an endless panorama of dunes. Imagine. Year after year the sand piled up, Rosie, and pushed the sea away. The Bohlen, trapped, could not move, and so it was carried not by the waves but by the desert itself, further and further from the ocean. Today, seeing it is like observing a whale stranded in the middle of a continent, a surreal and deeply disturbing image. This image is a powerful contrast between the strength of human ingenuity and the relentless, selfless power of nature. The ghostly dunes continue their dance like golden ghosts climbing and shaping themselves around the ship's skeleton, whispering ancient tales of sandstorms and a time when the sea reached this far. Rust, a crimson patina that paints metal, is the silent witness of over a century of exposure to the elements, a clock ticking away at a slow but certain disintegration. Every corroded sheet metal, every rusted bolt, every piece of bleached wood tells a story of resilience and surrender. Visiting the wreck of the Eduard Bohlen is like stepping into a dream, or perhaps a nightmare. The silence is almost deafening, broken only by the hiss of the wind playing between the rusty metal sheets and the hypnotic song of the shifting sands. It's an experience that envelops you, captures your soul, and forces you to contemplate, contemplating the fragility of human existence in the face of the grandeur of nature, contemplating the unstoppable power of time, which transforms everything, even a ship, into a desert. It is a reflection on the mysterious beauty of desolation, a place where life struggles to thrive, yet history and drama manifest themselves in such tangible and powerful forms. The Eduard Bohlen is not just a wreck, it is a poem written in the sand, a poignant hymn to the memory of those who sailed and to the indomitable power of the desert that has reclaimed the coast. It is a warning, a symbol, a place where the past merges with the present in an embrace of sand and rust. Every grain of sand that settles on its surface, every reflection of the sun on its corroded sheet metal, is a page in this incredible story. It's a place that changes you, leaving you with questions and a sense of reverence. It's proof that sometimes nature doesn't just destroy but sculpts new, unexpected wonders, transforming tragedy into an eternal icon. If you're drawn to these incredible stories of lost places and natural wonders, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on future adventures.